Another snake orb, not only snake-like. Features are found within this orb. What we see as it alters its appearance is astonishing. As this entity moves, it turns its head towards the camera more than once. The first front on profile can only be zoomed into this size before the image becomes too pixelated, but this is the beginning of its resemblance to a snake head. First this one, and then wow, watch how after it splits itself again, it morphs itself into an even more reptilian-like head, and it looks like it is staring at a cute, small face like it's going to attack it. This is actually giving me the creeps. Would have ever thought this was possible, to discover this type of entity flying through a house. The first snake head transformed itself into a flattened head with black eyes, and in between it and the other reptilian head, we
can see a face with eyes glaring at us and
a small bearded face to the right side of it.
Snake orbs are fascinating, but other orbs are better because they have faces of people I don't know which suggests that they are meant to be found within the living population as an alert to them.
Why?
Because after discovering a local man's face within an orb and learning that he was unalived 4 months after the picture was taken, you now have the opportunity that he did not.
Do you know this person found here? Or is anyone that you recognize in the following images? To enhance the viewing of this image, I have overlaid it with a multi-screen sticker and magnified it, but I did not change the original orbs in any way. They are fascinating with the complexity that they are showing with the word yes written over a face, and many overlapping faces seem to be mixed within these orbs, as well as numbers and letters.
This is freaking me out. It is worth pausing.
Orbs and other oddities surround us every day. Check your security cameras and any images that you take. You may be surprised with what you find. If you would like to share yours, please contact Orbs and Other Oddities.
Now let's have a look at a small portion of this image. I have found a few faces, enlarged and spherized them, and added a few different color filters to help you to see in one color what you may not have been able to see as clearly in another color.
This looks like a dark hair woman's front on profile, but then my eyes redirect and I can see more of a full front on profile of another woman from the left side of the nose. Perhaps this is a 2-in-1 orb.
This orb might be of one face or two partial faces. What do you see?
This is interesting. This male's front on profile of a man with his tongue sticking out, instantly it makes me think of Mick Jagger. The tongue seems to get its appearance from a J. There appears to be other letters before and after it. If anyone can understand the letters better than I can, please comment and let us know. This man may be wearing glasses. His hair appears to be auburn and brown, and he also has letters near and maybe on him, as well as numbers. Please let us know if you recognize this person or any of the other people seen in these orbs. Another young man looking down and leaning sideways with noticeably less hair than the other orbs. Another man can be seen here with a front on profile who has caramel-colored hair. The features within these orbs are amazing. We can definitely see characteristic differences. This man is looking up and leaning to our right. He has auburn or red hair. His image becomes less distinctive as one views him through the various filter colors. Here we have a front-on profile of a man with short dark hair. Throughout this video, I am referring to people as either a man or woman, only to distinguish between facial features, going by the original concept of facial recognition. I by no means are wishing to imply that this is their known identity. This orb is another one that when one redirects their eyes on it, one can perceive other faces within. Initially, it looked like a man with his head angled down with his eye, to our left, being the lowest. I am not sure of his hair color or what the red mark on the side of his face is. Is it referencing a birthmark or an injury? As for the rest of the possible faces within, I won't try to describe, elsewise it would extend the time of this video, and I'm sure you want to see the next face by now. This man, as soon as I looked at him, made me think that he was from a much earlier era than ours. Then I thought, gee, he looks to me a lot like the character John Walton from The Waltons, an American family show I used to watch as a child. If it is him, this orb is not a warning orb, but perhaps a hello from the other side orb. This orb looks like a young girl's front on profile who has black and or dark brown hair with auburn highlights, and beside her another face. There is a very well-defined young-looking face with her, his, etc. profile slightly angled to our left and is situated to the left of the orb. There also may be two other young faces, one behind and one beside its face, in the remainder of the orb. The orb in this face reminded me of the actor Jack Black, albeit in a not-so-flattering way. Let me know what you think in the comments. We would love to hear your point of view. This orb of a man appears to have longish, thick, dark hair and a very full beard. There definitely seems to be orbs that look like people both deceased and possibly still alive.
There are other faces that have not been mentioned that are also noticeable throughout these images.
We hope this helps you. If indeed some of them are warning orbs, it pleases us to be able to help the potential victims. If you don't recognize anybody here, please share so we can get this knowledge to the people that it concerns, and if you do recognize anyone, please contact us either by commenting or emailing us.
And of course, please remember to alert the people that you do know.
Feel free to rewind and watch again to see if you can find anything meaningful to you or anyone that you know. Thank you for watching.